management systems here at Bridgeport. Hello and welcome to Dorset. We're now about to go and investigate Lulworth Cove, which is a great feat of geology. First, we're going to head off to see Durdle Door. We're going to travel along one of the most used stretches of southwest coast path in Britain. Let's go. We are above Lulworth Cove, which is in the distance. Lulworth Cove was formed when the more resistant rock was eventually eaten through and the water gets through to the less resistant, softer rock, creating a cove. So as you can see behind me here we have Durdle Door. Durdle Door is one of Britain's most significant geographical features. It's an arch which is formed when the waves erode through, make a crack, the hydraulic action gets in the cracks, widens to make a cave, cave opens up to make an arch, and if one day it collapses on a stump. The arch is made of a mix of Purbeck beds and Portland stone.
Where we're staying here, we're on a working farm, and as you can see there are some ruby red cattle here. Most of these are kept in the barn at this kind of year and fed off silage and hay to build them up. That's mainly farmed for meat, not dairy. As you see, there's some of them have been kept in the field. I think mainly the females, as the ones here are bullocks, meaning their testicles have been chopped off. Young bullocks are the most aggressive type, age of cattle, so therefore it's safer for them to be kept in the barn than unlike the females in the field here, which could pose a threat for the farmer. Right, we just got up early at the crack of dawn to get our morning coffee fix and noticed 4 roe deer at the edge of this woodland. They seem to be eating the bramble leaves, and we're probably about 60 metres away and they seem more or less oblivious of our presence. We can get some quite good shots of them.
Welcome to day 2. Having been to Lulworth Cove and West Bay yesterday, today we're going to explore Old Harry's Rocks on Studland Bay. So behind me now we have Old Harry's Rocks. Old Harry's Rocks are fabulous. That which lies out to sea, which used to be part of the headland. Out to sea would be Old Harry's wife, which is now a stump. Of the sand dunes here at Studland Bay. The sand dunes are excellent, providing a home for many forms of wildlife. Joe is now demonstrating how you use what's that called again? Clinometer.
As you can see, you line up the spirit bubble to make sure it's level, and then just read the line off the gradient meter, showing it's falling.
I'm recording all the data. We got to record where quadrats go, and with the quadrat we have to record how much percentage of it is in each. So here you got the quadrat. You can see quite a lot of it is just grass and from the dunes. Got a bit of bare sand,
Heather, bit
and
gorse.
a bit of gorse and heather at the end of it.
This is a colour chart.
So
Soil type.
get a soil sample.
Yeah, here's the soil sample.
Try and line it up.
So
you know this one looking a bit
probably
like
London clay.
London clay.
Yes, that's a
yeah,
London clay. That
yeah.
soil. So as you can see across this
dense progression how we've gone from the sea to here. It's a different colour of soil.
Lighter
indicates,
towards the sea,
yes.
darker here.
We are doing this so we can look at the profile of the sand dune at Studland Bay.
Hopefully, ultimately, we can create a
Graph.
dune graph to show the
progression,
gradient, zonation, plants, you know, soil type, all of that on one single graph. That is the ultimate.
And we will be doing that tonight. We're making our graphs tonight. These ranging poles are excellent because you can measure distances really easily.
And show your
Distinct
line.
lines. Show your line.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
As you can see here on Swanage Bay, if you look over to our left, we have a classic cliff face which is made out of chalk. And this is a headland which is sticking out due to it being the more resistant type of rock. But here, in this low-lying coastal zone, as you can see, it's been quickly eroded away, leaving a bay. And this is the Wealden clays and unconsolidated rocks that have been eroded away over time because they are less resistant to erosion and created this classic discordant coastline with a classic headland and bay structure within it. And if you look around here, you can also see the classic wooden groins which trap the sediment. And this is as a result of longshore drift. The longshore drift comes along and it traps the sediment, and these wooden groins are really sustainable because of this. But we do need to think of other coastal management strategies to outweigh this, because groins can often be expensive and hard to manage.
Today we're here at Beach, and it's a World Heritage Site, and Hannah will tell you a bit more. So here we have some of the cliffs that are so saturated that they end up falling down like mud flows. And the great thing about this place is that there are plenty of fossils to look for. Now don't look near the cliffs where it's dangerous and where you can get caught up in all of that debris. Look closer to the sea, where the sea and the waves have done the work for you, where you can find so many beautiful fossils and you don't need to spend your money in the gift shops. Unlike many geography trips we've been on, the weather has actually been surprisingly good. We've had Monday was a day of sunny weather, and yesterday was also sunny, but the wind was a bit chilly. Hannah will tell you about today's beautiful weather. Yeah, so today we've had some rain, and it's days like this where the weather isn't so good that the cliffs are at risk of falling. And you've got to be careful in places where there's warning signs about mud flows and the cliffs collapsing, because you may think it won't happen to me, it won't happen today, but it's a massive issue. And unfortunately, it then means that the emergency services have to come out and save people from places like Charmouth. And so that's why we've got our raincoats on today. It's been raining, yeah.